Hey everyone, yet another update episode is here. I promise full episodes are coming because trust me, it's eating up my Google Drive storage space as we speak. In the meantime, I thought I'd give you a behind the scenes look at my version of podcast production for the Special Needs Sibling Podcast. When the podcast first started a little over a year ago, I didn't really know what was going to happen. I knew I had the audio skill set to record myself and another sib and have it sound pretty decent. And with the help of Canva, I made artwork and voila, we had a podcast. But you can't forget show notes and social media posts and contacting sibs and coordinating meetings and recording dates and editing time and finding new sibs, and the list can keep going. I, like most of you, didn't think it was that hard to start a podcast. And that part is still accurate. But the hard part about having a podcast is maintaining it. And I've been able to do most of it by myself so far, but if you didn't know already, I started asking for help. There are some students from my alma mater that have volunteered to edit some episodes that you've already listened to and some coming up. And I'm very thankful that they were willing to do the editing plus show notes for the experience and $0. But now I've had more things in my own life stack up on my plate, and I've decided to outsource more parts of the podcast by paying a dedicated audio editor and a dedicated person to help with show notes and social media posts. That being said, it costs money. And that surprises nobody, but I want to just be real with all of you that in order for me to keep doing this podcast and releasing episodes at the frequency of every other week, I'm going to need your monetary help. Without the finances, episodes will be rolling out once a month. Even if you're contributing one time with $10 or even $2 for that matter, I would still appreciate it. If we look at the next 12 months starting now, May 2024 through May 2025, I'm setting a goal of $4,000. That amount may shock some of you or it may not, but realistically that's the amount of money that I don't currently have to pay people appropriately for their hard work and specialized skill set. I know this podcast is something that all special needs sibs, including myself, want and need. So please consider donating monetarily to keep this podcast up and running. Please go to ko-fi.com/the Special Needs Sibling Podcast. That's KO-FI/the Special Needs Sibling Podcast. And don't worry, there's a link in the show notes. Alternatively, you can go to the support page on the Special Needs Sibling Podcast website, www.thespecialneedssiblingpodcast.com/support. There's also a link for that in the show notes as well. Thank you for listening to my long spiel asking for your monetary help, and stay tuned for regular episodes coming soon. Bye!